Thanks for choosing this free Anfield Index podcast. If you'd prefer to listen to this or any of our other shows without adverts, then now's the time to check out Anfield Index Pro. With AI Pro, you can supercharge your entire listening experience. You'll not only get all of our podcasts without the ads, but you'll have them far faster with our Quick Publish feature available exclusively for subscribers. AI Pro also puts you in the heart of our sound studio, with an option to listen to many of our shows live and interact with the podcasters in real time as the shows are recording. Upgrading couldn't be easier. AI Pro is available on all popular podcast platforms, and we have our own apps for Apple and Android. Just head on over to AnfieldIndexPro.com and get started today.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Red, your lunchtime catch-up on all things Liverpool FC on a Thursday, on which I have electricity back in my house, so I'm here today. And not a whole lot else is happening, but Nico Williams is edging ever closer to a departure, heading for Nottingham Forest, all going to plan. An initial fee in the region of £16 million. That's an awful lot of money for Nico Williams. That's really good negotiating by Julian Ward if that one gets over the line. Owen Beck also expected to leave the club on loan. He is heading for Portuguese club Famalicão, according to Neil Jones of Goal. It's a really good loan for him and a great opportunity for him to get to experience a different culture. And that fair play. The Nico thing is nice though. 16 million for Nico Williams. It's really, really good business. Really, really good business. And if there's add-ons on top of that, all the better. What that will do, of course, is it will satisfy our desire for net spend negative. So Sadio gone, 27.5 million. Taki gone, about 12.5. So there's 40. Plus the Nico money is 56. Plus the Grujic money and the Wilson money, that will put us on about £81 million of money coming in this summer. Darwin at 65, Ramsey at 4, and Carvalho at 5 is 74 million. So we will have a 7 million net profit once the Nico move goes through. That's all very nice. It's all very nice. You've got to have your net profit. Reece Williams is also expected to leave the club, though he has said he's unsure what Jurgen Klopp's plan for him is. He said he will do whatever the gaffer wants. My assumption is he'll go on loan, and it's probably the best thing for him so that he can get plenty of game time, which he needs at this point of his career. And we have Jarell Quansah, who can likely step in as the fifth centre-back, or they could keep Sepp Vandenberg around in that role, but I expect Vandenberg will also go on loan to continue his development. Pepin Linders has a book coming out. It's going to be called Intensity, Inside Liverpool FC, Our Identity. This is going to be fascinating. The book is written about last season and delves behind the scenes in terms of what was going on, decisions that were made, and what it was like week to week chasing 4 trophies. So I would imagine that is going to be one that people want to get their hands on. Written alongside LFC's head of editorial, James Carroll. I think this is going to be really good. It goes on general sale on August the 4th. You can pre-order it right now. And I think people will want to get their hands on it. It's 20 quid on the club shop. And it will be delivered to your house after August the 4th. So could be one for those looking for something new to read over the next little while. 8 new faces in the training squad for pre-season. Fabian Mrozek, who is another Polish goalkeeper. We love the Polish goalkeepers at Liverpool. So he's one to keep an eye on. He was highly regarded when we got him. He's one of the last ones that we snuck over the line before all the Brexit rule changes. Luke Chambers, who's a left back, can also play centre back, came through the academy. James Norris, left back or central midfielder, also came through the academy. Isaac Mabea, right back or central midfielder, also from the academy. Stefan Basic is one I know a lot of people are excited about. Centre back or holding midfielder, came from Celta Vigo, very, very highly regarded. Definitely one that they have first team hope for. Tom Hill is a young attacking midfielder from the academy. Melkamu Frauendorf, the young winger that arrived from Hoffenheim in 2020, can play attacking midfield, wide, has played a little bit at right back. He's very exciting. He's one I do really like when I see him play. And then Bobby Clark, brought in from Newcastle last summer, attacking midfielder or winger. And again, he's one they do have big first team hope for. Him, Frauendorf, and Basic seem to be the three among that group that the highest hopes are for, and possibly the goalkeeper as well, though I know very little about him. This is Anfield have a couple of must-read pieces up. There's a piece about Ray Clemens, which I would request that you all go and read. It is very, very well put together by Jeff Golding at Shankly Boys 1 on social media. Really, really good piece. And then there's a piece on Phil Neal, also by Jeff Golding. And again, I'd highly recommend that you give that a read and check it out. There's a piece here, Why Liverpool Have Paired Lactate Test with Asthma Diagnosis Technology, written by Jack Lusby. Well, the asthma is also we can cheat. Surely that's what that's for. So they're all on inhalers. So do check that one out, obviously, to get behind the scenes on why we cheat so much. God. Divock Origi has revealed how Liverpool's AC Milan trip convinced him to make that move. He has been announced as AC Milan's new summer signing. We obviously knew that was going to happen, but it has finally been confirmed. And best of luck to Divock on his new adventure. FSG and Liverpool into 22-23. What has gone right and what could improve? This piece written by James Knowlton. As always, going to be very, very good. James rarely puts forward a bad piece. And then there is an article called A Joyous Ride to the Brink of Immortality. What Next for Liverpool by Adam Beattie. So give that one a go as well. On to Liverpool.com. Liverpool beat Bayern Munich to transfer gem that Jurgen Klopp can mould into the next James Milner. Okay. This is about Frauendorf. If Frauendorf becomes the next Milner as a player, that would be disappointing because he's got so much more to his game. But I suppose the idea is that sort of versatility. But the hope would be that Frauendorf is actually very good in multiple positions as opposed to just able to play in multiple positions. Liverpool can turn tables on Barcelona with transfer of spectacular star like Andreas Iniesta. I'm really not sure. Gavi was the one that we were linked with. This is Ricky Puig. A talented player, for sure. But I don't know if it will be turning the tables on Barcelona, considering they want to sell him. So that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Liverpool transfer window will be defined by 38.7 million euro after Mohamed Salah contract success. This is about Joe Gomez and Naby Keita. That figure, it can only be what their transfer market value is, which, they're largely nonsense. Liverpool could unearth exciting new option for Jurgen Klopp as 18-goal starlet joins pre-season. Again, this piece is about... this is about Isaac Mabea. Look, he might get some run. I have doubts he'll play for the first team this year, but he might be on the bench for some League Cup and FA Cup games. Liverpool may already have Alisson's heir as Julian Ward's latest deal highlights transfer plans. Well, we've got a very impressive group of young goalkeepers. Obviously, Caoimhín Kelleher, everybody knows about him. Jakub Orzinski, he has gone to Poland. Marcelo Pitaluga, he's very, very highly regarded. Vítězslav Jaros, he's gone to Stockport on loan. The three of them are very, very highly rated. And obviously Mrozek, who's the one that's been called up this time, and Harvey Davies, are both very highly rated as well. So, yeah, hopefully one of them, from Kelleher down to the two 18-year-olds, that's giving us a number of bites at the cherry with this, where there are 6 young goalkeepers now at the club who they believe could potentially take a big step forward. I believe that Kamil Grabara was of the potential to develop into something very, very special. He's still only 23, but he wanted to go and play first-team football, so that's why he was sold. I would say he's a more talented goalkeeper than Caoimhín Kelleher, and he was really good for Copenhagen last season as they won the Danish Superliga. So I'll be interested to see where his career takes him. I think he's going to be really good. I really do. Moving on then, that is about it on Liverpool.com. There is a Media Digest piece, which will no doubt have some nonsense. Nat Phillips set for Bournemouth loan. Couldn't sell the fella in a fit. Nico Williams, this is Nico Williams, who is at Athletic Bilbao and apparently is being linked to Liverpool. The younger brother of Inaki Williams, who was linked to us for a long time. He's talented. He is very talented. He could be an interesting one to bring in as a bit of a project. Klopp requests Liverpool transfer, according to Sport in Spain, which is, about as reliable as, I was going to say Indicala, but Indy's actually nailed it a few times recently. What's that guy? Ivan Shrankov, is that his name? He's a bit as reliable as him, or the Sport is a bit as reliable as him. This says that Klopp has personally requested the signing of Marco Asensio. Raheem Sterling apparently has turned down a return to Liverpool. No, he hasn't. Let's be fair. No, he hasn't. If he was offered a return to Liverpool, Raheem Sterling would walk back to the club. And don't get it twisted. That is just how it would be. And then on AnfieldIndex.com, there is a new article by Stephen Smith called The Importance of Naby Keita. Give that one a read. It's very, very good. And then podcast-wise, there was the Scouted that we did over the weekend. There is a new Scouted that we recorded today, which will be out later today or tomorrow. Myself and Gags are recording an old school in precisely 42 minutes. And if you haven't listened to yesterday's Daily Red, it's Mr. Drinkle. So give that a listen. It's different. It's not me. And Guy says tomorrow for Scouted. He says you don't deserve it today, so you've got to wait. That's the word of Guy Drinkle. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed listening to this Anfield Index show. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel so future podcasts find their way to your device automatically. There's nothing quite like fan engagement, and we'd love to know what you think of anything discussed on this show. The best way to get in touch is over on our free Discord community, where both podcasters and listeners debate the hottest LFC topics 24/7. Sign up free now at AnfieldIndex.com/Discord. You won't regret it. You can also follow us on Twitter at Anfield Index and find us on Facebook by searching for Anfield Index. Oh, and before you go, we'd love it if you could leave us a 5-star review on your favourite podcast app. It only takes a couple of seconds, and it means the world to the people who create these free shows.